My name is Lauren. Welcome to my channel. Hello. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Please, I would really appreciate it. I want you to be here. I would love to talk to all of y'all and see some comments. It has been a very much rough year, and I really took some time today to reflect on what I took and what I learned throughout this year. Also, just a quick caution, I am super sorry if you can hear my dog chewing his bone. He's just hanging out next to me. So I just want to apologize in advance if that is ruining with any of the audio. I just want to apologize for that really quick. So here's my list of 20 things I learned in 2020. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, communication is key. Over the past 12 months, I've definitely recognized that there has been so much miscommunication in my life, and it took me really the first month of quarantine to reflect on what was going on and why I felt like my life was toxic, and I didn't feel like I had friends. I didn't feel like there were that many people who were there to listen for me and were there to be my family. And I really recognize now that communication was key, and if I wasn't happy or something was just not there and I didn't understand, it's okay to communicate that to your friends, because if they really care, they are going to listen to your pain and they're going to listen to you. Number 2 is that my feelings are my number 1 priority right now. I am a 21-year-old woman. I'm young and I have a whole life ahead of me. And right now I really have to focus on myself and my happiness. And if I am not okay, then I also have to recognize that I can't help others be okay. Number 3, take accountability. Even though my priority is my emotions, I also have to prioritize other people's emotions and what I do to affect those emotions. 4, creativity is fun, even if it isn't good. So for me, something that I've really dabbled in this year is painting and drawing. And before 2020, that was not a thing that I did. I always was like, I'm a horrible drawer, I'm a horrible painter, I'm horrible at art, I don't want to do any of it, no thank you, because I just didn't want to really feel bad about it. But this year, I've really recognized it relaxes me, it calms my mind, it helps me just think and take a pause and take a moment for myself. And it's okay that I'm not I don't even know if Mozart's like a painter. Why can I not think of any famous painters right now? I just really can't. But anyway, it is okay if it's not the most beautiful thing in the world. It makes me happy, and that's okay, and it lets me have fun, and I love doing it, so that's fine. 5, family is quality, not quantity. I used to be an individual who was surrounded by so many people, and I could reach out to this person, talk to this person, talk to that person. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have so many friends. When in reality, they weren't necessarily my friends. They were more of an acquaintance and a person who was nice and kind, but were not my family. I have my best friends and her family and other best friends and their family, and that's my family, and I am so blessed to be a part of those relationships. And quality is so much more favorable than quantity. Number 6, dance when you want. So I know this is kind of ridiculous and like all of the other 20 things that I have written down, but I really recognize like there are so many times this year that I was just having a horrible time, and so I just like went in my room alone and I danced. And honestly, it helped me so much. I am not a good dancer by any means, nor will I ever claim to be, but I had so much fun, and I was happy, and it was fun. And so now, throughout the past few months, I've been dancing whenever I'm like, you know what? I'm in the middle of the store right now. There's a really good song in my headphones right now. I'm gonna dance. Like, I'm still gonna do my shopping. I'm hopefully not gonna like, intrude on anyone else's what they're doing, but I'm gonna dance and I'm gonna do what I want, and I don't really care about what other people are thinking. Number 7, delete your pain from life. Now, I'm not saying like stop feeling pain, stop feeling fear, stop feeling all of these negative emotions, because that's part of the process, and I'll get to that a little bit later. But I will say that it's okay to delete people from your life who are causing a lot of pain. For me, I love people, and I love people who are in my life, and I care very much about them. However, when you start to recognize certain behaviors from certain individuals, you really have to also come to terms with maybe they're not the best person to be in your life, and that's okay. Number 8, try new uncomfortable things. Honestly, for me, I feel like I've done so many things that I felt have been new, like, oh, I'll try this new food, oh, I'll move to LA. Don't live in LA anymore, but you know, try this, try that, but it was never something new. It was like, oh, okay. But like over this past year, I really recognized, before quarantine hit, I started going on like places with my friends. Like we went to Long Beach, and I went and I saw like the boats for the first time. I went to Santa Monica multiple times, and I went to the pier, and I got to ride so many roller coasters and make so many memories. I got to go to the beach. I don't love the beach, even though there are so many waves. I hate sand. But I got to go to the beach, and I lived in LA for 2 years around-ish, and I went to the beach twice. And then quarantine happened, and then I couldn't go to the beach. And I lived in LA for 2 years, and these are things I only did in 3 months because I was afraid of just like not knowing anything about anything, and it was all really unfamiliar. But it's okay to try new things because it's life. You experience new things. Not everything is gonna be repeated. Number 9, dreams change. When I was 19, I moved to LA to follow a dream of acting. I wanted to act. I wanted to be able to play another person and be another character and live a different life in some certain ways, and I loved it, and I still do so much. I love acting. I don't really do it because there's not really, you know, opportunities for me to act, but I love it, and I would love to continue doing that once quarantine is over and it's more safer. But my dream has changed. I don't necessarily want to be an actor anymore, and that's okay. Things will change, passions will change, and I will go the way that I'm supposed to go. Number 10, capture the moment. So I've really always been this kind of person that's like, live in the moment, have fun, like don't worry about taking pictures, don't do that. But I'm also really recognizing that I don't necessarily have a lot of moments captured, and I really wish that I had pictures to remember some certain things, and I don't want it to be like a whole social media, like, oh my god, take a picture of this, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a picture of my food every day. No, it's not necessarily gonna be that kind of a lifestyle that I want, but it's capture the moments. When I'm with my best friend, I want to take a picture, and I want to be like, hey, let's take a picture, because I recognize we have an amazing time together whenever we're hanging out, but we only have like 3 photos of us, and that's from when we were like 18. So, and I'm 21 now. I think my best friend and I should be taking a couple more pictures, as long as me with a bunch of other people. I don't really have a lot of pictures of me with my family nowadays, and I really want to change that. I want to remember moments. 11, breathe. It's okay to take a pause and stop and reflect and just breathe. It's okay. I think that I'm someone who's always like, go, 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 let's move, come on, like, let's like get this done, like you're not feeling burnout, but it's a reality that you might be feeling burnout, so it's okay to stop and breathe. Number 12, feel your pain. So earlier I was really talking about like deleting your pain and deleting people from your life that can cause pain, but now it's like, it's okay to go through the process and feel that pain. 13, you are home. I'm really recognizing that today it's New Year's Eve. I am by myself with my dog Sebastian, and I'm really recognizing like this isn't the first holiday that I've spent alone. This isn't gonna be the last holiday that I've spent alone. This is like, I'm home, me. I'm gonna live with myself for the rest of my life, and I'll have people who come in, and I'll have people who go, and I'll have people who stay by my side for eternity. But I'm happy to be with just me. 14, give yourself grace. You are going to fail so much, like with work, relationships, friends. You're gonna have trial and errors with everything, but you are learning through all of those things. You're learning, so that's okay. Give yourself grace to learn and to grow. Number 15, you deserve someone who invests. Now, whether this is your friends, your partners, or just anyone who's in your life, you deserve someone who's going to invest in you. You deserve people who are going to care about you. All right, so that was a list of 15. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, why are you stopping right now? Or maybe you're not. But so those are things that I've really dove into this year, and those are things that I've learned a lot about. But now here are gonna be 5 things that I've started learning a lot about recently, and I'm going to continue to learn so much about. 16, you are beautiful in every way. For me, it has been a difficulty growing up and not loving who I am and not understanding that I'm a beautiful person inside and out, and it's very much difficult for me to continue to think that every single day. And so this is something I am learning so much about, and something I think that I will continue to learn about every day. And that's okay. I have to understand and continue to learn that I am beautiful, I am kind, I am passionate, I am amazing, I'm smart, and I'm me, and I'm perfect in every way of who I am, because everyone is perfect in their own way. 17, you deserve kindness from everyone, including yourself. I think it's really easy to be mean to ourselves because we're not really being like, oh, how dare I think those things about that other person because of you. And I definitely know that I think horrible things about myself all the time. But I deserve kindness from myself, so I have to stop those thoughts and I have to rethink those. Same thing from other people. I deserve kindness from other people. So if someone's gonna be mean to me with no reasoning, then I don't need them. Again, delete that meanness, delete them. Delete the pain from you. I don't need that. Neither do you. 18, your body is a temple. Treat it as such. I think that it's easy for us to just be like, it's my body, whatever, I don't care. But I very much have learned that I need to feed my body good things so I feel kind of good. It's something that I've continued to learn, but I don't think it's a good idea for me to lay in bed eating Cheetos and candy and soda and calling it Gucci and just not doing anything to empower my body. I think that that's one way to look at it, but I also think another way of looking at it is not everyone deserves to have my golden ticket. Not everyone deserves to be with me and y'all gotta earn it. But I also have to earn loving my body and treating it like a temple. Because right now, I'm treating it like the North Pole or something. Like it's distant, it's away. And again, I'm learning about myself and my body, and that is what this channel is all about. 19, your path is undecided, and that's okay. I think that I have always had the idea that I have such a clear path about where I'm gonna go, when am I gonna make it, how am I gonna do it. And even when I change decisions and change dreams, I always have like a path of like, so I'm gonna do this and this and this and this and this. It doesn't have to be that way. It's not that way, and that's okay. I don't know in 50 years that I'm gonna be a president of a company. I don't know that. That's something that I'm working towards. I would love to do that. But at the same time, it's okay that that's not planned out. And lastly, number 20, you will be happy. You are going to be okay. Alrighty y'all, so that is my 20 things that I learned in 2020 and will continue to learn in 2021. Really quickly, I just want to appreciate every single person who is watching this. Like, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this. I appreciate it so much. This is a channel that I am very passionate about, and I'm going to continue to be passionate about because I love what this is doing, and I love what I'm doing right now. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and Happy New Year! Happy 2021! I wish you happiness, and I'm so excited